Yeah, so as I mentioned in the talk earlier, we're just keen on kind of seeing how we can help you. First of all, first question about what you record, but also how we can help you cover more coverage. So if you haven't yet been able to access Slido, if you can go to another window and open up slido.com and enter that number in the box at the top. Or as I say, you can use that QR code and access it on your phone as well. That would be great. So this is just a initial kind of icebreaker one, just to see what you record. So you can see here that yeah, birds, butterflies, mammals, they're coming out well. And what I'll do, I'll move on now, but I'll make the polls available to you for so you can do them in your own time as well. So the next thing, I just wanted to see what you use to record your sightings. Things like iRecord. Do you use notebooks and things? Any other apps that should just be helpful to know. Also, if you've got any comments, do stick them in the Google chat, and we can have a look at that. So yeah, so I certainly use things like Bird Track. I know there's eBird as well, which is the American version. iNaturalist, we don't actually import those data yet because it's because of verification issues. But I know NBN are working on, BRC are working on how we can integrate that data. So that's great. So we're getting good numbers for iRecord, but still a lot of you using offline methods, which is great. Yeah, we certainly. I've got a lot of old bird records in notebooks, which I have been slowly adding. But yeah, no, that's fantastic. Okay, so I am going to move on to the next question. But as I say, I will make these polls available so that you can continue to add. The next question is about what training opportunities you might be interested in. So we have run training in the past, and obviously with the pandemic and things, that these have all been on hold. But that's quite a good right. Okay, sorry, just reacting to the numbers as they come in. But yes, we are thinking about running some more training courses. So it's good to kind of see what you're interested in. So wildlife recording, in terms of, by that I mean things like the importance of recording, what apps to use, a bit like I showed you at the end of my talk. And then species ID, yeah, okay, that's a good one. GIS, yeah, okay, good. As I say, any other comments, do please put them in the chat, or of course you can email them. We'll be sending the results of these through feedback, so do add any others you can think of. I'm going to quickly move on to the next one. I know this is a pretty quick run through, but I'm just keen to get through them all. So thinking about those courses, just trying to get a kind of gauge of what sort of price you'd be willing to pay for those things. This is completely anonymous, so don't worry about anything like that. Okay, that's good to know. And then, as I say, we'll look into kind of if we can provide these opportunities, or even so places like FSC BioLinks, they have very good courses, and they range in price as well. And then they've obviously got the free webinars as well. So finally, oh no, sorry, not finally, penultimately. What might help you with your recording? So we do actually have a list of equipment that we can loan out the equipment to you, which includes things like pond dipping equipment, and books and field guides, and again the FSC field guides that they have. We have that, but I can see that talks and webinars have come up. So whether that's on kind of wildlife recording and how to do it, or the importance of monitoring, or even what happens to your records, maybe the lifespan of a record, or indeed, yeah, more species-specific ones. So any comments, do pop them in the chat. But that's brilliant. Thank you. I really appreciate you getting involved in this. That's great. And then finally, this one is about our content that we provide through the website, social media, our newsletter that we do. Are there any key things that you'd like to see more of? So we have our kind of spotlight species that we do every month on the website. We have some guest blogs, but are there any anything else that you'd like to, that we don't currently do at the moment? So things like I've put where to watch wildlife there. So using perhaps something like that decide tool that I showed earlier. To kind of try and focus your efforts, or looking at our data and seeing where the gaps are, that sort of thing. And then also, as I say, there's a thing down there for research news. So if there are any kind of local or even international stories about conservation research or analytical research or anything like that, then we might be able to do that as well. But that's great. I'm really pleased with the way you've all engaged with that. I'm really happy. Thank you for taking part. That was very quick. I will make these available and we'll make sure you get the links and stuff. But that's fantastic. That's really all I wanted to go through. I can see now you've put stuff in the chat as well, so that's brilliant. Thank you very much. So Steve, I'll hand back to you then.
Thanks, Henrietta, and thanks to all of you for participating well in that. That went much more smoothly than we were anticipating, so that's great. We did want to try and do something interactive in this conference session, and also with Henrietta joining us, I'm very keen for her to really understand what difference we can make and where are the areas we should be focusing on, trying to help you guys. So thank you very much for that feedback. We'll be looking at that and analysing that, and then trying to put some of